Everybody's wrong. Rewrote the song. Thoughts become action. Tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped around?
This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hey guys, this speed art is going to be a little bit different to my usual speed arts. So rather than having just music in the background, I'm actually going to be talking about a specific subject today, and that subject is Skillshare. Now I'm sure some of you have heard of Skillshare, or at least have a vague idea of what Skillshare is, but in this video I'm going to be going through talking about the benefits of Skillshare, how it can help you, how it's personally helped me, and the speed art itself is actually of me using one of the Skillshare tutorials which I found. So I've never actually used the 3D tool in Photoshop before, so I figured this would be a good place to start, try something that I've never tried before and see what results I can get from this tutorial, and the final result was actually quite nice. So what is Skillshare? Skillshare is an online learning and teaching community for creators with more than 13,000 classes, and this ranges from not only design but through things like business, technology, gaming, culture, writing. So Skillshare covers a huge area for people to learn and teach each other. So like I said, it's not just fixed on design, so this can be helpful for many different people in many creative fields. So why should you use Skillshare? I think there's a variety of reasons to use Skillshare, so I'm just going to go through and talk about each of these points. So the first point would be the great value. So as I mentioned before, it's $10 for a month, and there's going to be a link in the description so you get a 3-month trial for 99 cents, so you can try all this out first before you decide if you actually want to make a purchase for Skillshare. But yeah, if you look at the prices and compared to what you have to pay to enroll at say like a university for example, it's crazy how cheap this actually is to learn from the professionals, and that's the next point I want to get to. The people that teach on Skillshare tend to be professionals in their field, so if you type in hand lettering, for example, on Skillshare, you're going to get a list of countless videos about hand lettering, different styles, different techniques from different professionals, showing you great different methods of how to create some amazing pieces of lettering. And this is the same for pretty much every category. So if you go in and type, for example, bookbinding, which is something I will get onto again later, you'll get loads of different bookbinding methods, and this is something that I actually had to use for one of my university projects, which I'll talk about soon. And I think another one of the big benefits of Skillshare is the fact that you can learn everything that you want from home. So you don't have to go to school, college or university, you can simply just go onto your computer, find the tutorial that you want to learn, and there you go, you've got your tutorial and you can learn it. The Skillshare format's actually really good, so each tutorial is broken down into segments, so you have like different length videos for different parts of the tutorial, so you can watch them in specific steps, which this helps you stay on track with where you're up to in each tutorial. Say if you have to go out somewhere, or if you just want to leave it for a bit, you can come back and you know exactly where you're up to, and it tells you which sections you've already watched, so that's also a good thing. And you also can, in the bottom, you can post your project after watching the tutorial. After you've used it, you can post your work to get some feedback from the teacher, and you can also get feedback from the community, from other people that have also enrolled on this course, so you can also see their projects too. So it's kind of like a community thing, so everyone can come together and after watching the tutorial give each other tips and feedback on their work. So it's just a nice little community of designers, or obviously if you're looking at something else like writing or culture, then it's going to be people of that sort of nature. So how has Skillshare helped me? So since my channel is based around lettering, I'm going to start with the lettering. So I've actually learnt a fair bit from other designers on Skillshare about hand lettering, but mainly around composition and layout of type for building like big compositions of multiple words, which is something I'm not particularly great at. So there's a lot of tutorials on here for this kind of stuff as well, which is great. There's also designers like Aaron Draplin, and he's basically a logo designer. If you don't know who he is, I'd definitely recommend you go look at some of his videos. I think he's got some on YouTube as well for free, but you can also see the introduction videos to his Skillshare videos for free, I think. And now I'll quickly talk about the bookbinding. So basically in university I had this project that I had to do, and I decided I wanted to make some sort of book for it. So I was looking at bookbinding methods. We had workshops in university, but I actually forgot how to do the basic bookbind. So all I did was go onto Skillshare, typed in bookbinding methods, and found plenty of tutorials on there. Enrolled in a few, learnt a few different techniques, and and used them on a university project, and I got a pretty decent grade for it too. So that just goes to show that you can learn things on here that obviously will get you good grades in university. So it's obviously good stuff, it's good, and it's from professionals. It's not just random people throwing out random tutorials to make a bit of money. These are actually well structured tutorials. So that's enough of me rambling about Skillshare and its benefits. I think it's time for you to go and actually give it a go. And like I said before, it's very cheap, and if you use the link in the description, then you get 3 months for 99 cents, which is ridiculously cheap. So definitely recommend at least giving it a go, even if you're not 100% sure if you want to. It's 99 cents at the end of the day. It's not a particularly great amount of money, is it? So it's definitely worth to give it a try. There's a lot of amazing content on there that you'll definitely learn from. So yeah, I hope this video has opened some of your eyes to Skillshare and potentially a new website that you're going to use quite a lot. And let me know what you think of this different kind of style, so me talking over a speed art rather than it just being music. Do you find it more entertaining, or is it worse? Let me know, because I think I'm quite monotone, but that's just me. Just let me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching, guys.